Hey there, Doodah Squad. It's your friendly neighborhood Doodler here, Doodah. Back from a 3-year hiatus and ready to rock your socks off with some real artistic shenanigans. I'm dusting off my traditional and digital tools. Yeah, I still remember how to use them. I'm about to dive headfirst into some time-traveling art adventures. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane to redraw one of those epic masterpieces I created when I was just 13. You know, the ones that probably have more nostalgia than actual skill. And to my loyal subscribers, or maybe just the bots who accidentally subscribed, I haven't forgotten you, and I'm thrilled to finally give you something new to watch. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's get doodling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, if you're still around. Let's get the show on the road. So this clip right here, I actually had recorded it in real time with audio and everything. I was basically just explaining my process on fixing the anatomy of the old drawing, and also just improving his expression, because in the old one it kind of looks kind of flat, like he's just straight face while holding a gun up to somebody. I also fixed the anatomy and everything, and I was gonna draw it in the original pose, but you'll see in a second that it was just way too stiff and it was just kind of boring. I was also going to redraw it in his newer character design. So in his newer character design, he's actually like in this fantasy world. He's in a completely different story where there is no guns. So I'm just making him hold like a little finger gun. I'm not super happy with how this perspective came out on the finger gun in the end, but it is what it is, and I'm too lazy to fix it since I already recorded the entire process and everything, so yeah. I delete this line art because I hated it. It was awful. Yeah, there's the cleanup sketch, I guess. Yeah, that's a cleanup sketch. Anyway, I'm like, besides just the perspective on the finger just kind of wonky, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think maybe the colors are also a bit meh, but I don't know. It's not supposed to be the best or anything. I was just trying to have fun. And I did have fun. I had a lot of fun. I haven't drawn an illustration. Well, okay. I have drawn illustrations recently due to Art Fight. But I haven't drawn one of my characters in a while, besides their reference sheets, but not like actual illustrations of them. So it was kind of tricky trying to figure out like how to render, what style I wanted to do, just all those variables. Not to mention, Juniper, as you can see, he has hair. I hate drawing hair, but you'll see that I learned how to color hair and render hair in a style and in a technique that I actually enjoy the process of. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And I really, really enjoyed coloring this, because I usually hate coloring. Because, I don't know, I just don't know how to shade. Until now, apparently. I don't know. The yellow stuff is me planning out the light source, because, it's been pretty consistent with me making his yellow eye glow sometimes. Like, if he has, like, a strong emotion, his yellow eye will glow. So, that was the light source, because I thought that'd be pretty fun to do. So that was me just marking out where the light would hit and stuff, because, yeah. And then this is just me literally just picking colors from the original reference sheet and placing on the flats and stuff. I was trying my best to keep like a concise color palette, and I honestly should have done some more contrasting shadow colors, but I didn't. As you can see, they're still staying in the same color palette. It is cold, and I did want cold colors, so I did do cold colors for shadows, but just not very contrasting, since that is just the color of his tail set on multiply. At least I think it's on multiply. I don't know, some blending mode, but still. At first it was this bright pink color, or red, or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't like that, so I changed it to this pink color, and I didn't like the pink, and I'll change it later to more of like a grayish color. So it is a little contrasting, but it's not like vibrantly contrasting. It's more just like dulling it, I guess. I don't know. And then I just added this blue, which is, that's like the one contrasting part that I added. But I've seen people adding this blue in like the farthest shadows, I guess, which I didn't do the farthest shadows. I just did whatever I wanted to do because I could. But yeah. Oh, there's the gray. I like it a lot better. His hand looks so freaking realistic. Like, I'm so proud of myself for that. Like, look at that. Anyway, it was really fun to draw this. Oh my gosh. Also, I can't believe it's been like 3 years since I posted. Like, what the heck? And I've improved so much. Like, what? Also, you guys should really try shading under eye bags or whatever. Same with eyelids. Like, it's just so fun. I enjoy it so much. Which kind of makes it look like my characters have been crying, but yeah, it's still fun for me, not for my characters, but it's fun for me. There's me putting the lighting. That's really fun. For the skin, I actually took some inspiration by the artist Tonocha, Tonocha, on Twitter. I saw their art on Pinterest, and it looked really cool. And I really enjoyed like how they like just render their skin. Like, it looks so realistic, and yet it's like so contrasting against like their more I really don't want to say anime-esque art style because that's very vague, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Very like stylized and yet such realistically shaded skin. I went to the Sistine Chapel like a couple days ago. Wow, it was a couple days ago. Oh yeah, a couple days ago. I went to the Sistine Chapel, and looking at the shading and the rendering of the gods' like arms and legs and bodies and stuff, like it's just so beautiful. Like, I feel like I could never do that, you know? And honestly, Tonisha's art really reminds me of that, and yet it's not in the same realistic style. And I think that's just so cool how they're implementing these techniques into their own style. Anyway, I just kind of want to learn how to do that, and I want to learn how to develop my own techniques and styles for illustrations. Because a lot of the time I play around with different techniques and different styles whenever I create illustrations, so a lot of them don't even look like they're by the same artist. Um, which, I don't know, I kind of like it, but at the same time, I feel like I should just stick to a technique and use it consistently. Because I definitely do have an art style, but I also just love experimenting with different other techniques and art styles because I think it's educating and it's fun and I can really learn a lot by doing that. But obviously as a character designer, I have set styles for different characters in different universes, and it comes in handy, honestly. Um, but yeah, I back to the piece. Oh, these scales, by the way, those scales right there, that was from a brush on Clip Studio Paint Assets. I did not draw those. You saw me attempting to draw some. They did not turn out that well, so I just had to grab a brush, and they look really good. Um, and then at first I was dreading rendering the horns because I'm like, ugh, to create texture and stuff. But then I actually like added the highlights and it like pulled everything together and it looked really good. So proud of those. And then the drawing's actually almost done. Like, we're so nearing the end right now. I just have to put in background and stuff. And I really enjoyed making it. So thank you guys for sticking to almost the end of the video. It's not the end yet, but here's the big finale, the big reveal, whatever. The dramatic erasing thing. And here's the before, and here's the after. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed illustrating this piece. It was really fun to do, and I hope that you'll come back and enjoy even more videos of me redrawing old illustrations that I made. So, yeah, have a nice day.